there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. You know, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account in how he was coming off to the public.
Welcome back, and thanks for choosing to hang out with your host, the Conservative Bird, and me, Double D. And you're on the Brick Road Podcast, and today we got our special guest, Jonesy. Say hey, Jonesy.
Hey, Jonesy.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. We got some good ones today, actually. We got a little bit. No, we're not leaning too much political tonight. We're going to kind of go more so in the entertainment realm. Well, actually, the first one's political. I'm not going to lie. The first one's very political. But
it's still entertaining.
It's still very entertaining, but I'm getting sick of these Karens thinking they could just go up to anybody and just say whatever they want with no repercussions, no nothing. It's getting really annoying, especially what happened in the Target the other day. Dude, I don't get it, bro. Like, where do they get the gall from to do this shit?
I think it's just, you know what it is, Bird? It's not even gall. It's just they've been told for so long that it's okay and that they're exempt as long as they're on the right side of history. And isn't it ironic that the left think they're the right side of history?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I think the woman's a tad bit unhinged.
Exactly.
She kind of lost it.
When nurses go wild.
When nurses go wild.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I believe they put her on administrative leave for this, but go ahead and let that clip roll, Bird. Let's go check it out.
All right, just so we're clear, just so everybody knows, this Karen decided to go off on, mind you, an elderly lady that worked at Target because she was wearing a Charlie Kirk shirt. Like she acted like she was this lady's boss or something. It's fucking insane, dude. Insane.
She simply had a red t-shirt on with an American flag and it said freedom and Charlie Kirk on it. And the lady was offended, the young woman was offended that it had Charlie Kirk on it. Here's what the exchange captured on apparently her cell phone. Here's how this went down.
They let you wear that shirt here?
Yes. Why? Why are you taking my picture?
Why are you wearing that shirt? You're working. It's not.
Look at this lady. This is like somebody's grandmother.
Yeah, absolutely. That woman should be so ashamed of herself. And she's a nurse doing this. Do you want that nurse looking after you? I got a Charlie Kirk shirt right there. She'll probably let me bleed to death in the emergency room or something, you know? Jesus, man, this lady's crazy.
I don't get it,
bro.
I don't get it. It's like, where's her husband at? Who would let their wife act like this in public? Seriously.
Who would marry that woman, to be honest, is the better question.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, we're ready to see a woman president, right, Democrats?
Right.
Yeah.
These bitches can't. These broads.
This for 6 days a month? Could you imagine this?
Bro, these broads can't even handle seeing something in public that they don't disagree with. Imagine what it'll be like if they were president. Oh my God, these fucking bitches will have a nuclear war every other day with a different country.
At least within themselves.
I'm so
it's
curious.
crazy, man. That if that was my grandma, I'd go back and slap the shit out of that nurse. You know, you talk to my grandma that way.
Right.
I'll slap that bitch silly. I'll slap her smart. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, this shit's wrong in every way, man. That was crazy, man. She deserves a good slap upside the head.
Yeah.
Well, maybe somebody will slap her. Maybe somebody will slap the lady, you know, slap some sense into her.
That's true.
How many times did I say
Shirt.
slap?
I
And
can
that
wear
way?
any red shirt.
We'll be right back.
It's not a plain shirt.
It doesn't have to be
It's a Charlie Kirk shirt.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Are you stupid?
No.
Why the would you wear that? You're at work at Target. That's not a Target shirt. It's not a plain red shirt. You support a racist.
It's not racist.
You support her.
Man, the audacity that these fucking Karens have, that they feel like that they have the right to approach elderly ladies just because they're wearing a shirt that they don't agree with. Like, you dumb bitch, you could go wear a fucking Biden shirt for all I care, and I could give two fucks. Go wear your Biden shirt, you libtard. What is wrong with these people?
Well,
This is
I gotta
pathetic.
be honest, Bert. If I'm walking past that nurse and I see her Joe Biden 2024 shirt on, or Joe Biden 2020, or Joe Biden anything, I'm gonna be like, "Let's go, Brandon!" as I'm walking by. So,
Right,
I'm
but
gonna
like,
let it be known.
everything
I'm
will be
gonna
more
let
in
it
a
be known that we
joking.
know.
Things will be done in a more of a joking manner. This bitch is serious, like trying to get this lady fired from her job for wearing
You're
a
right,
shirt that says "Freedom" and Charlie Kirk on the back. Are you fucking serious? These people
I
are
was just going to
pathetic.
say, what was her end game? What was her end game? But like you said, obviously,
Yeah,
Right.
to get her fired. That's the end game. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully life or someone or something will slap the shit out of that lady one day, because she needs it.
This is
She
just
needs it.
insane.
She
This
really
is just
needs it.
insane to me.
I mean, to talk to somebody's grandmother or an old elderly woman like that, and as a woman, she should know even better.
Like,
Seriously.
I wish that, like, if I was there, I would tell this lady to call her husband. I want to have a talk with your husband.
Yeah, knock him out.
No,
She
I
probably-
don't. I don't
her
mean.
husband-
I don't mean
her-
it. I mean to say how do you like your wife going out and representing you in public, talking to elderly people like this? How fucking pathetic are you?
Well, there's a good chance, Bird, that her husband's probably 138 pounds and he's a cuck. There's a very good chance that really the one that you need to talk to is her boyfriend. He's probably bigger and badder than her husband.
You might be right about that. You might be right about that.
Yes.
He's not a racist.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to stand here and argue with
You're not. You should go get your manager. You should not be allowed to wear that at work.
Who are you?
Unacceptable.
Too bad.
No, the opinion is he's a racist and you support him.
That's your opinion.
A GoFundMe was established for the lady.
Beautiful.
It's now into the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Hell yeah.
It was first to get her a vacation.
I
But
love
now,
it.
I
It's
think
give her a
they're
new
going to
life.
raise so much money for her, she's going to be able to take the money and retire.
Yeah, this lady,
that'd be awesome.
literally deserves to live a great life.
Yeah.
This lady is a piece of shit and can kick rocks for all I give two
Hey,
fucks.
can we make her picture bigger so that everybody can see her real quick?
Oh, this lady?
That
we should
I want
make her
the whole
famous.
I
We should
want
make
the
her
whole world
real
to see what she looks like. I want the whole world to see what this Karen looks like, with that tattoo right there on her arm, like she's someone special, because she was told that she was a hero for all these years for being a lazy asshole who likes to pick on old women. Sorry, I'm calling it what it is. Now,
Fuck that
you know
bitch.
what? I hope the world gets it for that one.
So, like they said, they wanted to raise money just for this lady to take a vacation. Dude, so far they've raised $171,000.
Dude, now she can retire, dude.
This
She can
lady
retire.
can go live her life the rest of her life now. She deserves it. Fuck this bitch.
I hope she says fuck California and goes like to Florida or something like that.
No, let her enjoy her time. Let her enjoy her time in California with the weather. Let her enjoy her time with the weather. She probably lives in a nicer neighborhood.
Florida anyway. She's what?
She probably lives in a nicer neighborhood in California, you know. Let her enjoy her time there. But rightfully so, they did right by her by setting up this Give, Send, Go and raising almost $200,000 already. And this isn't the ending of it. I'll guarantee this caps out at closer to $1 million.
Oh, I'm certain it will, dude. And everybody's going to keep pushing it because, hey, go to that. What is that? Go. What is it called again? The Go.
GoFundMe.
Give, Send, Go.
Give, Send, Go.
Give, Send, Go.
Send, Go. And help that lady out. You know, let's let this lady retire, and let's make it so that her grandkids can spend that retirement with her too. Let's make sure she gets enough money. So you guys, you know, if you want to do something good, give to the target, lady.
Give, Send, Go.
Give, Send, Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that nurse, I hope she gets fired.
Yeah, which I don't.
She needs an attitude adjustment, and she needs a societal readjustment.
I'll say this. I don't
want to give it to her.
I'll say this. I don't want to see her get fired because I'm just not for the whole. I'm just not for the whole cancel culture stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not with the whole cancel culture, but like, if she does get fired, I'm not going to be upset about it or anything. Right. I'm just not for it.
But Bert, let me ask you a question.
What?
Okay, now that you know what kind of woman this is,
yeah,
would you trust her to be putting IVs in and out of your body? Because I wouldn't.
Well, she's in California. They're all fucking retarded.
Well, I mean, that's true. I wouldn't trust her.
I mean, think about it like this: they elected.
I'd rather be at the clinic for sure.
Think about it like this: these retards all voted for Gavin Newsom. Like, I guarantee this is the ladder in California right here. They're probably all like this. The probably majority think like this.
Well, all I know is I don't ever want a person like that in charge of my health or in charge of anything while I'm in their mercy and in their care. Because that woman right there, what if I get hurt and I'm wearing my Charlie Kirk shirt and the nurse is like, I'm not going to stop his bleeding because he's wearing a Charlie Kirk shirt. I'm sorry, man. No, that lady's crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
She needs to be, I'm sorry, she needs to be fired. She's in a position.
No, come on,
No, she's in a position that deals with people's lives, man.
Yeah, but
nothing in somebody's life.
But nothing she did to me was anything that has to do with that. She's just harassing some old lady at her job, which
I hate to see anybody have their livelihood taken. Right? That's
it
wasn't violent.
So I'm not worried.
Well, it's not violent yet. Wait till she kills somebody in the emergency.
Well, look at it like this.
They got a Charlie Kirk shirt on.
Look at it like this. This lady, this retarded fucking libtard Karen, just gave this lady a fucking paycheck.
Well, she certainly assisted in, and she made a bet. Dude, there's no way the hospital's keeping her. I'm just telling you guys right now, there's no way. That looks way too bad. Everybody knows where she was working at. I'm telling you right now, dude, that lady's done. She's looking for another job. She might even have to change. She might even have to move out of her own state now. Well, you know how California is. Even once they cancel, they just like it. They love it there. They love that shit. So I don't know. I'm telling you, she's fired. She's fired.
I'm also sure that most Californians think like her too. So
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. But I still think she'll be fired just because hospital situations are corporations, and those corporations are bigger than just the one state that they're at. So I'm just telling you right now, she's going to be looking for another job.
You might be right. I mean, you might be right. I don't agree with it, but you might be right. So on the next news. All the stuff coming out with 50 Cent and Diddy.
I can't even look at it without laughing.
It's comical. The whole situation is just comical. So everybody knows what's going on. If you don't know what's going on with Diddy and 50 Cent and the entire entertainment industry, you've been living under a rock because I don't even pay attention to this shit. I know what's going on. So 50 Cent was recently on ABC, Good Morning America. Mind you want to know why he said he decided to do this? You want to know why? Because they played it in prison and he wanted Diddy to see the interview.
Yeah. I heard
that. How great of a troll is 50 for this, dude?
50 is he's the man, bro. He is the man.
Jones, you actually watched the documentary, right?
He's a savage.
He is a savage. Yeah. So you were saying something about how 50 Cent acquired the footage. How did he acquire the footage?
All right, so at the very beginning of the documentary, there's somebody. You learn basically that Diddy has hired basically a camera crew to follow him around leading up to the days of his arrest. So basically like roughly 7 days, a week or so before his arrest, he checks into a hotel in New York City.
So hold on. For clarification, how long before his arrest was he doing this for?
I believe for only like a week, 7 days.
Okay, so just for 7 days, just a strip.
Yes. Yeah, so he hires this camera crew, and he has them follow him around. And he's like, they're recording everything that he's doing leading up to this, basically. So the day that Diddy gets arrested, all this shit goes down. He gets locked up. He never pays this camera crew for all this footage that they've shot for his documentary because
he went to jail.
Basically, Diddy thought he was going to get out of it, and he wanted to film this to look like some big comeback story, you know. Well, he gets locked up. All of a sudden, he's throwing all this money at a defense team, you know, and this and that. So these guys are like, "Hey, where's our money for all this footage?
Right.
He hasn't paid us." So 50 gets word of this. And he gets in touch with this camera crew and goes, "Hey, I'll buy this footage off you." And they go, "Okay." And 50 paid him.
Oh shit!
and that's how he gets
most savage move ever.
He's such a great troll.
I love him, dude. He's awesome.
The crazy thing is there is shit in this footage. There's footage of like Diddy obviously drugged out of his mind in his hotel room. There's a conversation. There's footage of a conversation that he's having with his attorney, and it's such a crooked ass conversation. But he figured he would get out of this, so they would be able to edit all this out. But 50 gets every bit of this footage because Diddy can't pay these guys. So now 50 has Diddy on camera, drugged out, talking to his lawyers about putting up propaganda to make it look like he's in all this crazy shit, dude.
So,
and like I said, 50 stumbles on this because Diddy doesn't pay these guys because he can't.
That's crazy.
I mean? Like,
so do they disclose?
And the camera guy's getting paid.
So do they disclose how much? Yeah. Do they disclose how much 50 Cent paid for the footage?
They might have, but dude, seriously, I have to go back and watch this again because it's a 4-episode documentary, but like there's so much going on, and you're trying to there's so many of these old artists too, and you're like, holy shit, they were intertwined in that. Like there's so much going on that you have to go back. It's only 4 episodes. I'm going to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I've been wanting to watch it anyway just to see what it was like.
Dude, it is nuts, dude.
So
you wonder about everything.
$50 million.
So
he's going to make $50 million.
No, that's what he made off of Netflix. But also, my buddy Mike said he might be putting the rest of the footage out on a series on YouTube. So he'll make more money off of YouTube from that as well. Like he'll make a lot of money off of YouTube from that. So I wonder how much he acquired the footage for. So is that basically what the entire? Is that basically what the entire documentary is? Though those last 7 days right there.
So here's what they're doing.
No. So it follows him, like the whole, over the whole thing, it periodically comes back to him throughout those 7 days.
Okay.
Like, it comes back to him at one point, and this queer's riding a bicycle through New York City with some other weirdo who definitely shouldn't even be on a bicycle. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to act like he's, living normal, like he didn't do anything, and he's for sure going to beat this. Like I said, he gets locked up, coming back to the hotel one day, and all of a sudden he's throwing money at everything else. Now he can't pay these guys. 50, Mr.
Well, we know this. He made $50 million on his investment.
Okay. He made $50 million that's from Netflix.
Right, they're not disclosing what he paid for the footage, though. They're not disclosing it. It tells you. It tells you when he got it. He got it in 2025. It tells you when he got it. Tells you what he was planning on doing with it. He plans on using the proceeds for victims of, sex trafficking and the victims of Diddy. So he's using some of the money to pay for them.
Okay,
so I just wanted that.
One thing I was extremely surprised about in the documentary, but at the same time, first of all, they didn't talk about too much about how there was accusations that Diddy took fucking Meek Mill's duper, and all these people, he assaulted all these people to bring their career up.
Okay.
So they didn't touch on that too much, but there was who is it? Little Rod or something like that they did like talk to him, and he said that like he stayed with Diddy for like a month because he like produced a bunch of tracks on this CD, and like he said there were times where he would wake up sometimes like and he wouldn't remember anything, and sometimes there would be like he'd be alone. Sometimes he'd wake up, there'd be a female. Sometimes he'd wake up like sore, and there would be a guy laying next to me. He goes, sometimes Diddy would be like laying next to me. He goes that's when it like got like super like weird. Like, I mean, why would a street dude, I mean, they don't like, they would never come out and be like, yeah, this happened to me. You know what I mean? It's just not how they it's not what they do. You know what I mean? Like, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, they didn't touch on anything other than like that. They did like.
So basically, what they did is they created innuendo.
Yeah.
They were intentionally giving you an idea of what happened without telling you.
Exactly.
Right, but they never like mentioned like. I'm pretty sure that Meek Mill was like in parts of the documentary. Like I said, I want to watch it again, but Meek Mill was in like very briefly in it, but they didn't talk like about that. They just they were showing like artists that were like with Diddy and shit like that. It's just, dude, it's crazy, man. Like,
all right, so we have part of the interview right here of
50 Cent, right?
Of 50 Cent, the interview that, mind you, P. Diddy got to see while he was in jail because they showed us in jail. And this is the only reason he was willing to do this interview, because P. Diddy got to see the interview. Trolling 101, if you want to learn it, go to 50 Cent school.
Never before seen footage of Sean Diddy Combs in the days leading up to his arrest in New York last September.
You want to put stuff in my fanny pack, King?
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers about strategy.
Listen, can you pause it for 1 second? I just want you guys to notice something. I want you to notice, because now when they said that at the end of the documentary, it said that when Diddy got arrested, they took out of the hotel room, the authorities did, like, there was lube and shit in the hotel room. And
all kinds of that. I already knew about that.
I want you to keep in mind, and the people watching with us, like, to keep in mind, look how fucked up Diddy is. He's always tweaked out.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. He could just be stressed and paranoid right here.
But for sure, it's mixed with that. But dude, you could
I mean, what was his drug of choice, though? I mean,
he loved ecstasy. That's how he would like stay up for
basically
days.
Like Molly, then because ecstasy, meth, and Molly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, okay, allegedly. I got it. He basically is into the freaky like sex drugs.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
But dude, you can. The way he acts too, not only is he drugged out, but when he's not, he's so frantic, almost like he knows inside, oh my God, I'm fucked.
Well, he was probably paranoid, dude. He already knew he already knew.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that look in his eyes right there looks like the eyes of somebody who knows he's getting arrested.
This is when he's actually talking to his lawyer, telling his lawyers, he's like, I'm going to let you guys come up with a solution to this. You can make up whatever propaganda you want to make me look good, basically, is what he told them. Like, and then he hangs up on this dude. Like, it's nuts, dude. Like,
I'm going to let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what, no matter what nobody said. Let's just here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, titled Sean Combs: The Reckoning. Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
It was very
Yeah.
interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. You know, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account and how he was coming off to the public.
The exclusive video.
I mean, for real though, you know, if you're going to be an entertainer, especially somebody like Diddy, and you maintain the type of lifestyle that you had and the type of image that you had in the public, you're going to look for strategies to make yourself look better in the public eye. That's just like that. That's just 101 of just building yourself as a brand. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's like the basics of
right.
building a brand, is to how to put yourself in the public eye, whether it be good nor bad. How you want to be perceived is everything to these entertainers. So it makes sense why he would want to strategize with his lawyer to how everything looks in the public eye.
Right, which is why he's where he is in this scene. You see, he's in like some, I forget if it's a pizza place or restaurant, but
yeah,
a couple of the older bad boy artists said, like I was telling you guys earlier, Diddy is not really from Harlem. Yes, he lived in Harlem when he was a kid.
No, he's a rich boy. He went to Harvard.
Like, he was a rich boy. And like a couple of the artists even say, Diddy only needed Harlem when they didn't look good for Diddy. He would never, he wasn't from Harlem, so he would never go and give back unless he was in trouble. He needed to look good in the public eye.
Yeah.
Then he needed Harlem. You know what I mean? Like, and you'll see that here. Right now what they did, this is during that like 7 days or whatever the period was where they're filming him. He's going around to like, this place is like in the city, one place is in Harlem, and he's going to eat and take pictures with people, acting like he's doing normal shit. Like, no, dude, you never go there unless some shit's going down. When you got in trouble with J-Lo for the shooting at the club or whatever, you went back to Harlem just like you were doing now. You know what I mean? To try and get out of shit. You know, get the black folks from Harlem on your side. Like, insulting people's intelligence, his own people. You know, like, I don't know.
Well, he's a marketing genius.
He is very smart when it comes back. And like I said, in order to be that, you know, you have to know how to build yourself as a brand, and part of branding is building your public image.
And he is good at that. Or he was. He
still is.
Shows Combs in Harlem greeting fans.
I'll accept it. I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got.
After he takes this guy's
streets
jacket.
amongst the people. Yeah, I gotta take a bag. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with. Like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like 150 hugs.
You're a public person as well, and there was one instance.
It's crazy that he just was willing to record all of this and keep all of this footage. But I'll guarantee it was the people recording that decided to keep all this just in case he decided not to pay.
Oh hell yeah, dude! They had a backup plan for sure.
1,000% backup plan.
In Harlem. And his reaction when those people
went away.
Yeah.
Car said, I feel like I need to wash. Like I'm dirt. That was. It shows you his character.
Was that the reason for including it?
Yeah. What's the odds that you would do that in front of the camera? Like that's one of the moments where he forgot he was on tape.
How do you respond to people who?
I agree. I do. I disagree. I don't think he forgot he was on tape. He figured he was going to get out all of this shit.
Edit it out.
Yeah, and he was going to get out all the shit. He was going to just be able to edit everything out. Yeah. That's literally what he was going to do. That was the only thing he was planning on doing.
He didn't plan on not paying the camera guy, or as you would learn in the documentary, bully the camera guy anyways, get out of it, and then not pay him, which is what he did to so many fucking people.
Yeah, exactly.
Scumbag, dude.
Scumbag. The disdain that you have
for
Sean
scumbag
than it is for giving the victims a platform.
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right, for 20 years, right, is me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like it was like a tester, like maybe you'll come play with me. type of thing, right?
Yeah,
right.
And
maybe you want to come party with me one day, 50. Maybe take a little bit of ecstasy one day, 50.
Listen, don't take 50 Cent's trolling and calling people out as lying, dude.
No, it's just trolling.
He does it in the way that only 50 could do it. Doesn't mean that he's a fucking liar, man.
Right.
I don't think he's a liar. I believe everything he says, dude.
And this I think he's footage that he or his people have recorded. This is footage that he got from Diddy.
Exactly. That's why it's so easy to believe him.
Yep.
Honestly, like personal.
I think it's important to also
it's personal,
let people know that the show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean. We weren't trying to just get the highlights, the salacious details. You know, that the real goal was to storytell. And not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a part of this project.
The 4-part series also features 2 jurors from Combs' trial who are speaking for the first time about how they reached their mixed verdict, finding Combs guilty of 2 prostitution offenses, but clear of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, both sharing their thoughts on the relationship between Combs and singer Cassie. Juror 75 describing them as...
Listen, I'm sorry, dude. She kept going back to him. I don't care.
Dude, listen, though.
Yeah.
She kept going. She kept.
But there's so many... There's a video in, the second to last or the last episode of her trying to get away for good, and him literally beating the shit out of her in the hallway and dragging her.
Yeah, but here's my thing.
I've never seen it.
Here's my thing with that. Here's my thing with that. Right, I'm pretty sure that's not the only time that's happened, especially if it happened there.
Probably not.
I'll guarantee that's not the first time, right? And I'll guarantee she's went back to him every other time before. So he's probably definitely. Hey. So for them, it's like same old song and dance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is just common everyday practice for them. It's just like when Ray Rice's girl. Remember the stuff that happened with Ray Rice when he hit his girl and drug her in the elevator?
Yeah. That one I did see the video for.
So she came out the next day or whatever, a couple of days later, and gave a statement saying it wasn't his fault. Like, all right, bitch, you get what you get then, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
2 people in
Ray
love.
Rice is an
And Juror
exception to
160
most
saying in
women
part,
beaters. He
domestic violence
life around.
wasn't one of the charges. Cassie, is she a victim in all this?
I believe Cassie's a victim in all this because she came in as such, she's like 18, like 19 years old in the very beginning. After a while, it's
still an adult.
Over time, conditioned for it.
The goal of what the film is trying to do is to let the audience kind of come in to ask questions like, were their decisions colored by certain things, and who got the benefit of the doubt, in that courtroom?
Do you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
I mean, let's be fair. What is hip-hop culture? What is it? What is it? Please tell me what it is. What is it?
It's violent.
What is it? What is it? Sell crack, kill people. You know what I'm saying? Like to be fair, and I love hip hop, but at the core of it, the best rappers all talk about degenerate shit.
That is true. They do. Just like the old rock stars back from the 80s talked about getting drunk, getting high, and banging whores.
Right. I'm not knocking it, but I'm saying what
made a whole career out of writing songs about sluts and alcohol.
What are they talking about hip hop culture though is what I'm trying to get at. I don't understand what she means.
Yeah. Look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say,
right. Another day, another dollar.
Business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things. It would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time. Because I see people saying that. I mean, he might feel different way about pieces and bits of it, but it's true. I think he'll see you tripping it.
I love it. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, right? If I were P. Diddy, okay, and I seen that 50 Cent obtained all the footage that I filmed myself to use for myself as a documentary to make myself look better, and you made it to as raw footage and didn't edit all the shit out that I wanted edited out, right? I would have somebody send him a bottle of champagne and said, hey, good one. For real. I really would. I'd be like, dude, like, what can you do? Like, I literally just dug my own grave with the documentary. You know, I made a documentary. 50 Cent just got paid $50 million off of it, plus whatever he makes if he decides to put the other footage out on YouTube. It's fucking insane, dude. It is fucking insane. And to me, 50 Cent is a chess master when it comes to stuff like this.
he definitely got Diddy in his place. I'll tell you that.
Like, I'll tell you what, bro. People could say
he punked him out, but he punked Diddy out.
People could say what they want about 50 Cent because, you know, he never grew to be one of the greatest or anything. But to me, he's one of my favorite hip hop artists of all time, just personality wise.
Oh,
like
yeah,
for sure, dude. Like this video right here, it's like pure proof of why he don't give a fuck. He'll go at anybody. If you say something bad about him, he's going to go back at you 10 times as hard. So you just better be ready for it. So, you know, we got a bunch of people now, you know, all the Diddy lovers in the hip hop industry and in the media and in Hollywood that decided that they want to run their mouth to 50 a little bit. And you know, 50, he's coming back at you. You know, it's evident. He's going to come back at you. He might not come back at you right then and there, but he's coming back at you.
Right, for sure.
So it's happening.
This is the one time I'm going to be with you niggas this year.
Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil. I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis?
This is Stevie J, someone close to Diddy who openly takes his side. He's flexing to a diss track made by Puff's son aimed at 50 Cent.
Why does Puffy's son look like Puff Daddy had a kid with Soulja Boy?
Yeah, he does. He just looks like a skinny gay version of him.
Listen, that's what Puff looked like when he first came into the industry.
Yeah.
That's like he looked like a skinny little gay dude.
Dude,
he did.
Forrest challenging him to a fight.
They gonna try to stop these Eminems and they gonna die trying.
But to 50, all of this looks more
50.
funny
He's
than
the greatest troll, dude.
Why do you make a video like this, man? LOL. I cannot wait to be in the same place with you guys. I know you don't know about me. And if it seems like this is just another internet exchange of jabs, it's not quite that simple. Because for 50 Cent, things like this have never been a one-time reaction. For the past 20 years, 50 has been methodically attacking not only Diddy himself, but everyone standing next to him. If you take Diddy's side, you automatically enter 50's line of fire.
Exactly.
And one of the most telling examples is Floyd Mayweather. By the way, he has a few...
Yo, what is up with that picture? What is up with this picture?
What was Floyd thinking? You know he's just talking to the motherfucker, but Diddy looks like he's ready to stick his tongue down his throat.
Diddy is ready to stick his tongue down his throat.
Rather strange photos out there, including this one. And when a wave of lawsuits hit Diddy and he was arrested, Mayweather publicly stated that he didn't want to say anything bad about him.
I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen.
What does that have to do with anything? So if a black man goes out and offs somebody for no reason, it's okay just because he's black man. That's what he's basically saying.
I know we're not supposed to use
Hold
this
on.
No.
Don't use it. Just use other words to represent it. For example, grape. All right? Just say grape instead of the other word. So if a black man goes out and grapes somebody, that's okay because he's a black man and we should just ultimately say it's okay. This is basically what Floyd Mayweather's saying.
Yeah, kind of. He's basically saying his behavior is excusable in his eyes just because he's black. That's 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 about one of the most racist statements I've ever heard come out of that man's mouth.
It's just mental retardation. That's what it is. It's just retarded.
Well, that's what I meant. That's what I was going to say. This guy is literally retarded.
Oh yeah,
with a capital R.
Yeah, and a capital D at the end for duh.
What is wrong? Okay, go ahead. I'm going to sit the rest of this portion out.
We'll be right back.
I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life.
50 Cent responded harshly on Instagram. They didn't even ask him about this. Champ, is you stupid or is you dumb? Get me out of your head. You sound like a hater. Did he do it? Coming soon. But even if you stay silent and simply stand on Puff's side, you'll still get hit by 50 Cent. Anybody seen Jay? LOL. Puff said they ain't answering his phone. LOL.
Like the level of trolling, I did. So let me ask you guys this: do you think 50 Cent has a person that does this, or do you think 50 Cent thinks of it?
I was just gonna say.
Do you think
Honestly,
50?
I think there's a little bit of both. I think there's a little bit of both.
Nope. I think 50 does it all by himself.
Do you think he just tells somebody what to do and tells them to post it?
No. I think that 50 literally sits at home.
His own.
Nope. I think he does shit like this by himself.
Yeah, his own social media. I think he does what Trump does. He probably is doing it himself.
Okay.
Well, but in my opinion, the most ridiculous post 50 made about Jay-Z was when he attached this photo.
Jesus.
And captioned it, Jay in hibernation. He ain't coming outside till Puff blow over. No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. LOL. 50 has always mocked the performative friendship between Jay-Z.
Pause that for a second. You flip that dude's head over sideways, and he looked like a Filipino pussy. Seriously, that
a Filipino pussy.
No, I'm serious. It looks like that looks like a badge. He flipped that head over. That's a badge, dude.
What do you think? Like, because we all know how close 50 Cent is with Dr. Dre and Eminem. Like, do you think they all sit together and they
laugh about this guy?
Oh, dude.
Do you think they egg 50 on, or do you think they're like, hey, dude, chill the fuck out? Like, I know back in the day they used to have to tell 50 to chill all the time, but
I would be egging his ass on. If I was there with 50 and I'm watching this, I'd be like, dude, that shit is so savage.
That's hilarious.
He's got to drop Diddy like a bad habit on that one, bro. That was awesome.
I know M hates Diddy. Like, M was like the first one way back to be saying
that. Yeah, he was, dude. He freaking he called him out on what was that? What album was that? It wasn't the Eminem show. It was the one right after.
He actually called him out on his first album, rather like his first.
Oh yeah, he did call him out on that one too. Yeah, you're right. But it wasn't like, well, it was for his weird shit. It was.
It was because he was M was battling. They talk about it in here on this documentary. How M was battling. Oh my God! It was someone old from Bad Boy, from the East Coast, and he like dogged him. And he said that like basically that Diddy, that was like the first time Diddy like had tried to like approach M, and like you know even when M was beefing with MGK, he was talking shit to Diddy and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, turns out Diddy literally played himself and get him to the Greek. Literally, that's who Diddy is.
That's funny. Smoking Jeffries.
Did it. In one interview, he brought up the billionaire brunch and pointed out that Jay-Z clearly looked uncomfortable there, which, in Fifth's opinion, says a lot about their relationship.
Black excellence, they're sitting there like, yeah.
I hate you, man.
I'm unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm going to be with you niggas this year.
More recently, 50 went even further. He posted a brutally harsh caricature of Jay-Z on social media, depicting him as the old Camel Cigarettes mascot, Joe Cool. The post looked openly mocking. Please stop sending me stuff like this. I'm not going to post it.
That was great. What a fucking savage.
I love 50.
man.
I love 50.
Oh my God. I've seen him in concert twice too, and he's entertaining as hell, dude.
Oh,
He
yeah.
may not be the greatest rapper in the world, but he's definitely one of the greatest marketers and funniest motherfuckers on the planet for sure.
Why does everybody act like he's not a great rapper? Like, he's a pretty good rapper, dude.
I didn't say he wasn't good. I just didn't think he was in the great section, but he's definitely in the good. So he's like,
he's not top 20?
From 1 to 10. Oh, dude, he's like from 1 to 10, he's up in the 7 and 8, maybe even 8.5.
How long ago?
I don't know. You guys. I mean, we're asking me now. We're asking me to rate 50 Cent. I don't know. I don't know if he's a 10. I know he's 50.
50 Cent also joked that the deepfake video of Jay-Z sent to Lionel Richie was supposedly Jay's own reaction when he realized that his name wasn't mentioned in the Diddy documentary at all. All of this raises a question. Is 50 Cent hinting that he's preparing a separate project focused specifically on Jay-Z? At one point, 50 even liked a comment on Instagram where a follower directly asked whether there would be an expose on Jay-Z and a separate documentary. There was no direct response, but that like alone was taken by many as a pretty clear hint. So maybe it's only a matter of time. We'll find out soon enough. Next in line as fifth target is Rick Ross, yet another Diddy ally. Just like Jay-Z, he stays silent and said nothing about the situation. But 50 Cent wasn't about to let that go. Instead, he pulled out Ross's own lyrics from a 2013 track, naturally attaching a joint photo of Rick Ross and Diddy. WTF, at some point, you just got to do the right thing, 50 Rep. Because of that track, Rick Ross lost his deal with Reebok.
He did. He lost a deal with Reebok over that line.
It's so funny, though.
Hold on. I don't know if we can play that, so we're going to mute it.
I did like this song.
Yeah. That was hilarious, though, dude.
If Rick Ross and Jay-Z chose to stay silent, Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, actually spoke up. And what he said was, to put it mildly, strange. But based on how he phrased it, many people felt he was leaning more toward Diddy's son.
This picture is diabolical as fuck, dude.
I can't believe they keep showing it over and over again.
Let's now listen to exactly what he said in full.
I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stomp him and kick a man while he's down.
But like, what about any boxer that you didn't like that you used to talk shit to? You talk shit while he's down after you beat him. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? Like, Floyd Mayweather used to be a huge troll.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to break it to him, man, but his boy is into butt fucking baby oil and all kinds of weird shit.
Some weird shit.
You know, the baby oil alone, like, how would they find 1,000 bottles or some crazy shit like that?
Yeah, something weird like that, dude. It's insane.
Documentary or whatever.
What was he planning on, making a slip and slide? I mean, give me a fucking break.
It's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's the choice that my daughter made.
He's full of shit.
Floyd Mayweather.
No, I agree with them about Cassie. That's a choice she made.
Yeah, shit is a choice she made. She did.
They didn't even ask him anything about it, though.
Well,
and she stayed with the lifestyle regardless. So
yeah.
And she probably participated in plenty of it too, with that goofy ass baby oil shit.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Topic up himself. No one actually asked him about the Diddy situation. That's why 50 reacted the way he did. They didn't even ask him about this, champ. Is you stupid or is you dumb? Give me out your head. You sound like a hater. Most of 50 Cent's shots at Floyd were centered around one thing. That he's supposedly so dumb he can't even read.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to.
Nice. That's great.
A phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're going to let you read Cat in the Hat.
The next character in the story is Ray J. He has repeatedly called Combs his mentor and close friend, someone who has always inspired him. Moreover, Ray J has stated that in his opinion, Diddy should be cleared of all charges, claiming that everything that happened between adults was consensual.
Mad at me because I'm supporting
That part
Diddy.
is true. It was
got
consensual
weird ass
shit.
shit to say about me supporting Puff.
Also, he openly said that he doesn't understand what these so-called freak-off parties are even about, and that he personally has never encountered anything like that.
I've never seen a freak off.
Now, Ray J knows
that dude is lying. He's been to plenty of freak offs.
I
You
will
can tell
say
by
that-
looking at him.
I will say
Yeah,
this.
he just filmed Kim Kardashian.
I will say this. I've told I've had this conversation with plenty of people, my nephew, and I've always said that just because somebody went to one of P. Diddy's parties doesn't mean they went and did the weird shit. But I think he did do the weird shit.
Oh, he looks like he did, dude. He looks like somebody who was totally into that.
I mean, he made a sex video.
Look at his face.
He was willing to make a sex video with Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what I'm
like,
saying. Even Chris Cuomo's looking at him like, yeah, come on. Look at that look on Chris's face. He doesn't believe a word that's coming out of his mouth.
1,000%.
Not a word.
What does that really mean? I mean, is that really real? Is this 50-50?
Is that really real?
Are we creating a new narrative for something that's not there? Where was it really in the baby oil? I mean, what are we doing?
But that interview had even more bizarre moments.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil. Everybody got a joke about having baby oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message? That was funny, fam.
We know.
Now what? I don't use baby oil.
50's reaction? Oh my God,
What kind of response is that? I don't use baby oil. Oh,
So what's he trying to say? That he took a dry run from?
Look at 50 trolling him.
He took a dry run in Pound Town.
this is such a terrible response right here.
TF is Ray J doing LOL, ha 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 ha. Dude, really going crazy out here.
You know, they saying that people at the church doing it. So now I can't turn cheek to cheek when somebody hit me because now I'm thinking about
Cheek to cheek.
butt cheeks.
What is wrong with this guy?
Dude, he's like, now he got me thinking about butt cheeks.
So it's like,
dude, when Fredo's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Something's wrong.
Yeah, Fredo's certainly like, what the
And
fuck,
how 50
man?
responded? Oh, now I see why they was gonna pack Ray J out. He wilding, bro. It feels like he's saying this because Diddy down bad.
I'm gonna hit Ray and tell him chill.
LOL. Here 50 Cent is referring to the situation where Puff's sons got into a confrontation with Ray J at a party. Ray himself said there was no fight, just a conflict. And now we move on to the people who openly and aggressively support.
No, I think that was Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris.
It looks like Vince McMahon.
No. I think this was Chris Brown right here. I don't know who that is.
Into a confrontation with Ray J at a party. Ray himself said there was no fight.
No, it's
just a
him. I don't think it's him.
And now we move on to the people who openly and aggressively supported Diddy. And first on that list is Stevie J. Stevie is a music producer and a former member of the Bad Boy Records camp. And he came out in defense of his boss in the spring of 2024. During one of the raids, Stevie J was actually inside Diddy's house in Miami, and later said that the whole scene was traumatic for him. In an interview with Fox 5 New York, he stated that all the accusations were made up, and that, according to him, Diddy has never broken the law.
My man would never break the law. We don't do.
So, yeah, I think we get the idea there. But you know what, though? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. All right, so like none of this stuff ever was forced, though.
No.
Nobody was forced to do this. Everybody volunteered for it. So as goofy and freaky as it is, I think I kind of agree with the two jurors, though. I don't think that he really was sex trafficking. Because maybe he was, and but from the parties and stuff, a lot of them people were, people who wanted to be there. So
it's true.
I'm just saying, I don't know that sex trafficking. I might agree with the jurors on that. I still think, he went to jail for a while. I think he'll be there for another 6 months to a year, and they'll finally let him out.
Yeah.
So he got 50 months with time served.
Yeah, and he already did like 2 years or something like that.
Yeah, he was in Rikers all that time too, dude. He was in Rikers for a while. Then he was in federal holding.
He's in federal prison right now. So
right, which means he's going to do 95%.
95%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
Gonna do 90. Which is honestly, I still don't even think he should have gotten more prison time. I thought the 2 years in Rikers was more than enough.
Hey, I'm just going to say
there's a lot more in that documentary.
I'm just going
all that. I still think he's a fucking weirdo. Don't get me wrong.
I'm just going to say this: free Diddy.
Free Diddy. That's right. No, you know what? I mean, I agree with that. I do agree with that. I agree with that.
Why?
But I still think he's a fucking weirdo.
Because I don't care if adults want to do weird ass sex shit. That doesn't matter to me.
He didn't force anybody into
as
that.
long as he didn't do nothing with,
anybody
as long as he didn't do nothing with no kids. As long as he didn't do nothing with no kids, fuck him.
And he wasn't fucking with kids. He didn't force anybody into this shit. Most of the people volunteered for it, including Floyd Mayweather. That whole kissing thing, that was fucking weird, dude.
That was really weird.
I'm never gonna be able to watch another box.
No. I don't. That wasn't a real kissing thing. You could tell that he was going to tell him something in his ear.
Tell him something in his ear.
I know, but it looks bad.
It's just the way. That's why I said that picture is diabolical.
Yeah, when you think about baby oil in that picture, I'm sorry, dude. There's no other way to look at it.
Yep.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I believe free Diddy. Free Diddy.
What about you, Jones? Free Diddy?
What? No.
We're not going free Diddy?
No.
We're not going to be all three free Diddy?
That's all right.
Dude.
Looks like
beats his own mother and women.
Looks like
sisters.
Looks like this is a hung jury.
Hung jury, that's right.
We'll be right back.
In his case, either a very well or a very not well hung jury. We'll never really know.
So, my two takeaways from tonight are very basic. Fuck that Karen, and I'm glad that lady is getting all this go money. She deserves every penny that she gets. And free Diddy.
Go on, Jonesy. What do you think? Go ahead and give your.
I think. Well, yeah, I'm super happy that they've raised over $100,000.
No, it's closer to 200,000. It's closer to 200.
It'll be $1 million before it's over.
I thought it was 121.
It was 170. It was like
1.71.
It was like 171.
Yeah. It'll be 250 by next week, I'm sure.
Yeah. That and man, I wish Diddy would rot in jail. I am curious though. I am very, very curious to see Diddy get out of jail.
And we'll see what he does.
And see what happens with 50 and stuff like that, and how Diddy tries to swing it. Because when you watch the documentary fully through, you'll see what a scumbag he really
We're
was.
actually getting ready to watch that next week while we're on vacation, too. We were planning on watching that doc, so we're going to be checking it out next week.
Nice.
It's a good watch. It's infuriating
at
points, like how he is, like he beats his mother and shit like that. And,
See, now that's messed up. Now I'm gonna, that is messed up. I mean, with that, the Karen, obviously, I know you guys don't think she should be fired, and I get where you're coming from. Cancel culture is a bad thing, but I personally wouldn't want a nurse like that. If I had a Charlie Kirk shirt on, I wouldn't want that nurse working on me.
While she's working, she can put her personal feelings aside while she's helping people, I could care less. But what she did to that lady was very distasteful, and she needs to be taught some lesson. I don't want to say losing her job, but if she's married, somebody needs to talk to her husband and tell her that is a very terrible representation of you in public, and you should be ashamed of yourself for allowing your woman to go out in public. If she's single, the bitch should just kick rocks, and I could care less what she does. But I don't know. I think it's distasteful, very distasteful.
It was messed up for sure.
If before we go, I could just point out that every good woman needs a great man to help guide her through things like that.
It's true.
For sure.
And to show her and help her realize that that is not things that we do to other human beings.
Oh, here's what I know is most liberal women these days are single for a reason.
Especially since this bitch is probably free love, pro blah, 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 this and that, LGBTQ, but she's not accepting of a freaking
Charlie t-shirt. Yeah, because she's a fucking
what,
asshole.
Is that not the biggest hypocrisy?
That's how they are, though.
That's
the entire left. That's their whole thing.
They're all holier than thou, caught up in their own self-righteousness, and the entire time they're nothing but a bunch of assholes.
Exactly. It's very true.
And as far as Diddy goes, well,
I'll tell you what.
Diddy.
You guys aren't liberals, but you're my favorite assholes.
That's right. But I am totally like, as far as Diddy goes, man, I think his time is served.
Yeah.
He didn't mess around with little kids and stuff like that. As far as we know, he didn't force anybody really. We don't know that he forced anybody into a situation.
True.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. If he did, they're not coming out and saying it. So
right.
Unless the evidence proves otherwise,
They are definitely insinuating it, though.
I say they might be insinuating it, but unless they're proving it in the court, I say let Diddy go.
Yeah,
it's time to let it. He's served enough time. It's time to let him go. Seriously, it really is. And I still think he's a fucking weirdo, but it's time to let him go. He doesn't need to sit in prison for 5 years for that. That's crazy.
No, I agree.
They wouldn't even give real, weirdo.
You guys understand that he was secretly recording multiple women without their knowledge, which is illegal. You're not allowed to do that to me. And then he would go to parties and show these videos to people without these girls even knowing. But like these girls' friends would call them the morning after and be like, hey, listen, you have a problem because I was at a party at Diddy's and he showed 300 people this video.
Let me ask you this.
So hold on. Even knowing.
So let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. So he's doing this, right? Yet these people are still going back to the fucking parties.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And not to mention, a lot of those people agreed to being filmed. By the way, a lot of them agreed to that.
Not some of them, like the ones that they talked to, a handful of them in the documentary. It ruined some of these women's lives for a really long time.
A lot of them women.
Again, they still chose to be there. The bottom line is, he went to prison. All right, he's been there for a while. You got to treat it the same as you would treat somebody.
You understand? It wasn't only at parties. Like, he was having sex with women on his own free time, not at he would have women over and then record them without knowing. And then he would take the recording to the parties and show people.
I got you, Jones. I got you. I know
so you're telling me that So you're telling me he was picking up sluts and recording them, where they'd probably be cool with it anyway.
Or women that he was dating.
Well,
that's how it started with that Cassie chick or whatever.
But she kept going back. So
she kept going back.
And a lot of them kept going back, dude. And it's like you gotta take that into account. Now, is the dude a dirtbag? Yeah, he is.
Distasteful for sure.
It doesn't change any of that. He's still a dirtbag, but I don't think the man should be spending a decade in prison for stuff that people volunteered for. It would be different if it was forced, man. It wasn't forced. And
he didn't get a decade. He only got like 3 years.
Yeah, he got 4 years, but he's already served.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They couldn't really give him a decade for that because.
No, not at the end of the day. What he was charged with at the end of the day, and what he was found guilty on.
What he was found guilty of. Exactly.
What he was found guilty on, they can only give him so much time, and
exactly. And on that,
free Diddy.
Like I said, it's free Diddy. Let him go home.
Hey, Jonesy.
What?
Free Diddy till it's backwards.
Dude, I just can't because I'm not rich like 50. Like, I do think that if you gave me like $100 million, I would be like the white version of 50, like that good of a troll.
Yeah.
But just now, like as a normal human being, especially living in North Ridgeville, to have a free Diddy shirt, I don't think I could walk out of the house in that.
All right, everybody.
Fair enough.
Not without $100 million in my bank account, so that I can pull back on that.
Fair enough. And on that note, Bird, it's on you, buddy.
Check your bank account in the morning, by the way, Jonesy, and you'll be ready to go.
All
right, everybody. I just want to say I appreciate all you guys stopping by. I appreciate Double D, Jonesy, my family. Most importantly of all, I want to thank God for everything that He allows us to do on this great earth of ours.
And with that, as always, audience, thank you for sticking around and checking us out again today. And if you stayed to the very end, thank you even more. Bird, thanks for making the show happen every week, as you always do. And as always, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to be here today and bring this message to you. With that, good night, y'all. Say good night, Jonesy.
Good night, Jonesy.
All right, everybody, have a good one. Peace.